Hey guys, welcome to another movie review. It's me, Purity Sin, and this is just a first impressions of a movie I just got back from. I'll be doing another spoiler and more thought-provoking one later in the week as I usually do, or as I'm going to start doing. So let's find out exactly what the movie is. Oh, Magic Book. Lego Movie. Sit down, boys and girls. This first impression isn't going to make everyone happy. Now, unlike the last review you guys saw, this one's not going to have any images and stuff. That's for the more in-depth reviews that I'm going to be doing a little later. So let's talk about this movie, shall we? And you can see I'm still wearing my Elsa costume. I haven't changed back to Loki. So, I didn't really grow up with Legos. I didn't have them as a kid, which I guess a lot of girls didn't. Most girls that I knew didn't. But I do know about Legos. I'm a huge fan of the Lego video games. I'm about to do Marvel Lego. I did Batman Lego on the channel. I'm going to do Lord of the Rings. I've got a bunch of them planned. So saying that, I was kind of looking forward to this movie. Though when I first saw the trailer for it, I thought it was a joke. I didn't think they could possibly do a Lego movie. And how would they do a Lego movie exactly? What kind of story could you come up with a Lego movie? That's what I was wondering. Well, they have a pretty good story. I don't want to talk about the entirety of the story yet. That's going to be for the next, or for the end of the week review. But the message in the movie is pretty strong. I'll give it that. The music is pretty excellent. Everything is awesome. I really do like that song, and I really like The Lonely Island anyway. So the music was really good. I was surprised to see so many franchises. It's a little sad we didn't get any Marvel, but I guess maybe the Marvel Lego franchise had come after they made the movie. Of course, since it's Warner Brothers, you saw a lot of DC Comics. We got Batman, who Lego always makes him seem like such a jerk. I don't know why. I guess he really is a jerk, but it's just funny how big Lego makes it. We got to see Wonder Woman in a movie. We got to see Wonder Woman for a few minutes. That was awesome. There you go, guys. You wanted a Wonder Woman movie. Maybe we'll get it completely out of Legos, which would be kind of hilarious, I wouldn't lie. Green Lantern was there, who was apparently voiced by Jonah Hill. Superman was there, which was pretty cool. I don't think I saw any other DC characters. They had Michelangelo from Ninja Turtles. They had Dumbledore, which, keep an eye out for Dumbledore. I want your guys' comments on what you thought of his voice, because it made me laugh. So, let's kind of talk a little bit about the characters. We have Wildstyle, who I liked her. I did. I liked her. She was kind of cool. And I don't really want to spoil anything about the characters. As I said, we're going into a more in-depth one at the end of the week. This is just my first impressions from walking out of the movie. Emmett was okay. Like, he was supposed to be the, plain, run-of-the-mill type character, which, it was good, but they really kind of made him a little too stupid in my liking. Like, he was okay toward the ending. I did like what they did with him toward the ending. But, I don't want to give anything away yet. Morgan Freeman's character was great, but my personal favorite character, my absolute favorite character was Bad Cop. Keep an eye out for Bad Cop, Good Cop, because I absolutely adored that character. He made me laugh so hard whenever he was playing Good Cop. Seriously, Liam Neeson is awesome in everything he does, because excuse me, those lines really did make me laugh. The humor is kind of mixed. Like, I had seen reviews of this where people were saying it's darn near perfect. It's a perfect kids movie. I don't know if I'd say that. I think it might be... I think some people are using nostalgia goggles for loving Lego, which is fine. Everyone has their own opinion. Like I said, in the in-depth review, I'm going to be talking more about each of the characters, about the ending, and what I thought about it. A lot of people said the ending caught them by surprise. I don't really see how. I like the ending. I will say I like the ending, but I don't see how it caught you by surprise. Although I was kind of expecting something completely different, which I will talk about at the end of the week in that review. But the whole Master Builder thing was kind of neat, and the different worlds were really cool. The way they seem to switch from what looks like stop motion but isn't, it's actually CGI'd Legos, to some of the, like when they were changing sets, that was really funny. I actually thought, like, they have the sign for the Old West, and then if you look around, it's actually in the background, like it's just a banner or something. I thought that was neat. The beginning part is really cool, where he goes, I could listen to this song for 5 hours. 5 hours later, that kind of stuff made me laugh. There are some chuckles with this movie. I don't want to say it's a horrible movie. It's really, really not. It's a good movie. It's not perfect. I think a couple people I've talked to have overhyped it, but I liked it. I did. I'd maybe see it again. I saw it in 3D, and I know a lot of people have been asking me what I've thought of a lot of the 3D ones. This had some good scenes in 3D. I don't know if I'd want to pay $14 a person again to see it in 3D. I think 3D is a little too expensive right now. But I liked it. I mean, the 3D was good. I've seen movies where the 3D wasn't needed, but the 3D was good. One of the only major complaints I had, which may have been my movie theater, was the sound was very quiet. The voicing was extremely quiet, which is a problem. And some of the voicing, like, it sounded like some of the editing on the voicing was really bad, especially with Liam Neeson, I think it is. Like I said, I don't know if that was the movie theater, but I have near perfect hearing, and I could barely hear some of the characters, which again was probably my theater. I kind of want to see it again just to be able to hear some of the lines again, because I couldn't hear all the lines, which was a shame. But in general, let's go give it its score. We're going to go head over and give it its score. And like I said, we're going to have the more in-depth review where I talk about it a lot more, which will be a longer review later in the week. I just want to give my first impressions. So as a first impression, I'm going to give it... I'm going to give it a 3.5. Why am I giving it a 3.5, you ask? It's not a perfect movie. There's not a lot of movies that are perfect. It's a movie that's enjoyable. I think you'd really, really enjoy it if you see it, especially if you're a Lego fan. I would say go see it with a bunch of people because it's fun to talk about the movie. I was in a theater with just my friends and I, and we kind of ripped on the movie, which made it a lot more fun. And I think it's one of those movies that's really, really good to rip. Like, it doesn't take itself seriously, which, of course, it's Lego. It's not going to take itself seriously. And that's the good thing. But then again, I've seen the reviews people have given this, and I wonder why. I'm not going to bash the movie too much. I want you guys to see the movie before I give my Friday review, and I want to know your thoughts. So this is Purity Sin with my first impressions of Lego Movie. And I will see you later in the week with a big, giant spoiler warning. See you guys then. Bye.